Oh, this game. Here we go. I don't know. I have my doubts about this one. Always, because I just can't do it. Gotta tell you, these games are very depressing because so used to getting platinums in games, and then when I play a game I can't beat, it really, really bothers me. Like, I don't get it. I don't know why I can't do this game at all. It just really annoys me. One of those games. One of those games. It's like on the list of games I just can't platinum. This and that other game, man. It's just, why am I wasting time? You know what it is? It's just the thing. It's like, if you know there's something you can't do, you flock to it. Like, you have to do it, right? It's just ridiculous. Like, I just have to do it. Hold on. Okay, who's that in the chat? H? Who's that? I just see H. I don't know who you are. Alright, so, but feel free to comment. I am playing a game. Now, people would think that this is an easy platinum. It's not. And it's very simplistic. Like, the graphics are not God of War, obviously. But like I said, I flock to the games that are very hard for some reason, like Super Meat Boy and Splasher and all that. And this game is just another one that's hard, and I just can't say no. And I know this is not everybody's cup of tea, and I apologize. I know you want to see me play Spider-Man 2, and I'm probably going to play that soon. But I just have this thing where I have to beat what I can't beat. I have to play and try to platinum what I can't play. Okay, so I don't know who you are in the chat, but I guess if I'll talk about Doctor Who, my thing is that here you have, and again, I don't want to make waves. I'm not like going to put the person down or anything. We're talking about Nicola. So you have someone that is what you would consider a Doctor Who insider, right? Like someone that from the press that's welcomed on set and welcomed to basically get Doctor Who information quicker than anybody else. Like you earned a respect, right? And you get to be what they call a Doctor Who insider. You get insider information, right? So this whole time, like you are recognized in the press that whenever you speak, you have the insider info on Doctor Who. Flash forward to today, and you have this person that is not getting any info on Doctor Who and feels that Doctor Who is probably gonna be canceled, probably gonna be done, and you don't have to worry about being an insider for Doctor Who anymore because it's not gonna be around. It's a slow news day. This is my opinion. It's a slow news day. You haven't had anything in the tank. Your tank is empty. You haven't had a hit article in a while. You haven't done anything massively for your newspaper. It's a slow news day and you need something, and you decide, screw it, let me just risk my reputation with Doctor Who people and just put this bullshit fucking article out there that's such fucking nonsense that it doesn't matter because you feel the Doctor Who's canceled, so fuck it. And I gotta tell you right now, that was the biggest fucking mistake she could have ever done, because good fucking luck ever getting the scoop again on Doctor Who. Good luck ever getting a press pass early or insider info or brought to the set or brought on the TARDIS. Good fucking luck ever after pissing them off yesterday. Good luck ever fucking being able to talk about Doctor Who with insider info ever fucking again. So here's the situation, and again, the situation is that Disney Plus doesn't want anyone to know that Doctor Who Season 3 is commissioned, okay? So, like, you know, Russell and BBC went to Disney Plus and they became the streaming service and they got the right. It's more than just a streaming service, too. They got the rights to do stuff internationally. They are starting to put Blu-rays out, DVDs out, and Disney Plus is starting to make money off of Doctor Who with different merchandise that's going to be coming out and all this other stuff. So they're going to have a piece to the pie because they gave money for Doctor Who to film. So they're going to make a percentage of all this stuff. So lo and behold, Shooty is young, Shooty is energetic, Shooty is happy. Shooty just did, he did 2 movies and a music video voiceover, and now he's going to do the play. And when it's done in February, he has to report back to film Doctor Who Season 3. But of course, he didn't go over what he was going to say with Russell and, you know, BBC and Disney Plus. And it's a thing where, you know, if anyone is going to announce Doctor Who Season 3, respectfully, it will be the person that's in charge of the show. Basically, the showrunner telling you, yes, Disney Plus has renewed Season 3. Disney Plus is not even going to announce it themselves. It's going to be the respect and the respect only of Russell T. Davies being the one to tell the public that Season 3 is released. And because they just had him interviewed in Doctor Who magazine, it would be contradictory and also a disrespect to Russell, basically making it like he's a liar, which, again, in the past, Russell and Moffat had both said, yes, they lie for the betterment of the show, and that's why they made it that the Doctor lies, because it's a joke about themselves to protect the universe. The Doctor lies, to protect the show. Moffat and Russell T. Davies lies, and he's done it blatantly, mockingly, apparently, and he even made it obvious that he was lying to the public when he says, "Oh, I think I'm just going to say that the 14th Doctor drowned," And the contradictory thing is that the 14th Doctor did not drown. It was revealed in the Sutekh episode that he asks Rose Noble, how's your uncle, which is the 14th Doctor, and she said fine. So he did not drown. But to the public, he's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to say that he drowned, and that's going to be... And of course, they took it as gospel, like, oh, Russell said the 14th Doctor drowned in Venice in 20 whatever, so they're not going to bother it anymore. But in reality, no, David Tennant, I believe, is contractually obligated with Catherine Tate to appear, I think, again. And I guess a plan would be for him to return before Ncuti leaves. And I guess they would fix this whole bi-regeneration nonsense. Because people are way too confused with it. And it's one thing, Russell had been very cryptic about how he feels what bi-regeneration is according to himself as the showrunner, or according to the Russell T Davies fan, meaning not real canon. So no one really knows what the fuck it is, obviously, but it's believed that maybe they'll merge back, or Ncuti will be dying, or the 14th Doctor will be dying and emerges back and whatever, or something like that, because you're never going to keep them separate. At one point in time, I believe that is the... oh, thank you, I got 10 coins. It's believed that at some point in time, because Ncuti has memories of the whole time that he was the 14th Doctor, that they will merge or something. So I believe the rumor was that David Tennant was gonna be in a 2-part season finale. I am not sure if I'm assuming that it's season 2, but I don't have confirmation. But we were told that he filmed something in secret. So I believe that we will see David Tennant return with Catherine Tate at some point in time in the show. As far as Ncuti, going back to Ncuti's young, Ncuti's motivated, and he didn't know he wasn't allowed to say that. He was very innocent, and he got the word that he's not allowed to say that, so he asked them to cut it because he didn't want to get in trouble. And again, it's all politics. I don't agree with what's going on, and I'm actually starting to get annoyed with it, and I think that Russell is also starting to get annoyed with it, because like, they went to them to be a streaming service, not for them to, like, Russell does not want a gap year. Russell does not want a any situation where Doctor Who's going to be off the air. It goes against his entire goddamn fucking Whoniverse plan. And I think he's starting to get, like, really ticked off that this is not working out the way he wanted it to. Because, again, it's... Alright, you give us money, but... Now, what's going to happen now? So, in other words, what's the deal now? Because if they were going to break away from Disney, I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but is there some type of penalty involved where they can't break away from Disney because they have to pay a fine, or what? Because the problem is that nobody wants Doctor Who off the air, and that's not what he wanted. He did not want a gap year. He did not want any of this nonsense where a goddamn fucking company is going to be deciding what's happening with Doctor Who, and the drama behind it, and it's gotten to be out of fucking proportion totally. So they cut the thing that Ncuti said, and of course there are people out there. The Whovian community was split down the middle. Okay, you have Whovians that like the show on Disney Plus, and you have Whovians that don't like the show on on Disney Plus. And there's also, like, there's so many different factors. There's the factor of people, for some reason, Whovians hate the show so much, and there's also Whovians that are YouTubers that may be fake hating the show just to make money. And then we also found out that, and again, I've been a YouTuber for so many years before. I was a gamer for my whole life, and I stopped gaming to raise my children for over 22 years, and then I went back to it, right? Like riding the bike. I have never been one to clickbait and try to get people to subscribe to my channel through lying and hating and stuff. But it turns out that the people that are doing these Doctor Who videos that are hating on Doctor Who are actually making a lot of money. And I guess they got a piece of the pie and they're like, wow, I could do this for a living. I could create thumbnails every week. And in the case that I'm aware of, it paid for somebody's wedding, and then it also paid for another person's family's wedding, as well as other things. So it's the hatred that these people are doing is paying. And unfortunately, it's bullshit. So now we have another situation where we have Mr. H Reviews, who I love, and I've always loved his content, but I've covered Doctor Who forever, and I feel only recently he's getting busy with the Doctor Who stuff. But I do feel that his source on Doctor Who is completely and utterly wrong, and I feel that someone is manipulating him to do these Doctor Who videos that are being, like, he's not even paying attention to rhyme or reason. Like, the stuff that he's saying is so fucking off the wall. So to me, that's foreign. I'm like, wait, he'd never done that before. And then I was appalled by that video because of where he said that Ncuti was fired. Now, it's one thing to talk about rumors of Doctor Who and speculation, but I draw the line where it affects a person's whole livelihood and life. Like, you're going to say a rumor about Doctor Who or about an actor, but now what he did was he went really deep, and he's like, Ncuti Gatwa's been fired, he says, because he did something with kids. And I'm like, wait a minute now, that's fucked up. You can't say shit like that. And don't make it like you can say whatever you want, because you really fucking can't. And then he's like, well, take it with a grain of salt. It's a rumor, so don't take it like... No, you're making a video, so obviously they're gonna take it that way. They're gonna fucking go in a frenzy. They're all gonna replicate what you do. And they're gonna fucking cause a problem for the Doctor Who show and the actor and the actors and the showrunner, because if you don't fucking take care of that shit, it's gonna go crazy. And I'm like, this is so fucked up against the actor, Ncuti Gatwa. What a fucking disrespect. And people had responded to the video. I wasn't gonna, but I wound up doing it. And then I heard this bullshit, I think, because I was in the comments section of him, and he made a comment on the video, and first of all, like, he was like about people mentioning his name to be famous. I'm not mentioning your name to be famous, and I made a video about it because I'm already famous in my own way. Like, I don't have to be rich, but I am famous. People know who the fuck I am. So, like, no, I'm mentioning you because you fucked up, and you made a video that's so fucked up that I don't agree with, and I think it's wrong. And I still think the video is wrong, and I even said, how do you fucking feel that your most popular video, one of your most popular videos on YouTube, is complete and utter bullshit, and you've already been proven wrong that Ncuti got fired because he wouldn't have been allowed on the Graham Norton. The BBC would have not allowed him to be on the Graham Norton talking about their products if he was fired. Like, they would never even get that far. So, like, there's that. And there's also the fact that he's still with the show. So, like, he won't even admit that he's wrong. Like, he won't admit that he's not fired. And that because he can't take the video down because it's one of his most popular fucking videos that's making him money. So he's not removing the video at all. Okay? He's not removing the video because it's paying his bills. So, like, he doesn't get 64,000 fucking views on the regular videos. So now he's stuck because now he's reminded constantly of the one time he's wrong is his most popular video. That's such a disrespect to his fucking channel. So he don't know what the fuck to do. But, of course, people have commented about it. People went in a completely different direction. Some people agreed, some people don't. And everybody's commenting about it. So now, hot off the heels of that, you see all of a sudden somebody leak shit that was preposterous. I think Russell leaked fake shit just to distract away from Mr. H Reviews' video, but I can't confirm that, but I feel, in my opinion, he did, just to fucking stop people from fucking talking about that bullshit. And then I also feel that he put on Instagram a picture of himself in the fucking TARDIS, basically giving them the finger, yes, I'm working on season 3, fuck off. That's my take on it. And then now, Nicola, who from the Mirror, I gotta get the high score. The high score has to be 200, I think. Am I right about that? I can't get that. I'm trying. I'm gonna go. I know this is. I'm gonna do it this way. I know. TJ Meat says this is not the way to do it, but no disrespect, but I have no patience. I really want to get this fucking thing platinumed. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna do stacks like this shit and hope for the fucking best, and we'll see. Because I'm not getting anywhere going back and forth. Ah, 53. Thank you, Liam. The voice of reason. Liam Ford is a gamer. Oh, fucking shit. Could you break the fucking stack in the middle, please? Please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck. I have no patience. I want this. I don't want to go back and forth. I want to get like big fucking stacks and just fucking break the goddamn stacks, bro. Break the damn stacks. Break it. But I don't know where to turn. It's like, okay. TJ, you got all the stacks of this, right? I think it goes, you know what the weird thing is? I think it goes in the middle the most. And I'm trying to like get it where it's 200, right, Liam? Or TJ Mead, that's what I gotta do, right? 200? Is that what I gotta do? forget. Oh, 125, right, thank you, I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh, shit, come on. Fucking shit. Oh my god. I don't know. This is crazy. I really have to like stop buying these games, because these games are totally a distraction away from what I really need to do, because I'm wasting way too much. Like, I should have been at 7,290 by now. Not what I'm at now. But I know I was sick also, but still. I'm like way behind. I should have been at 7,300 already. And I know I'm sick. I was sick with, me and Sharon were both sick with a cold, and I was sleeping a lot, and past couple days have been shit, but I'm coming out of it now. But it's just, no excuses, but it's just way behind according to my timetable where I'm supposed to be with platinum wise. And this is definitely a fucking stupid ass. These two are two fucking definite distractions. And I can never let shit go. I can never just abandon shit. I have to fucking do it. I just have to get it fucking done. It's just so fucking annoying. So there's the back and forth method. There's the making the stacks method. Fucking shit. At 87 there. That's fucked up. I'm so impatient. I'm so sick of. I honestly think I will not buy any more of these games. I think this is gonna fuck me up overall. I know. So fucking. I mean, maybe I'll do it like I did the last game in the last live stream. Remember? No, I know. Okay, so the story behind the Japan stack was I had this big fucking issue with PlayAsia. I had bought the Japan card. I don't know if you guys heard this story. And they never gave me the code. They totally fucked me over. And they made me wait literally weeks for a refund instead of just giving me. What happened was they never had the card to begin with, the PSN card for a Japan thing. They never took it off the site. It was sold out, and they were selling the fucking card sold out with no fucking codes. And when they gave me a refund, instead of just giving me a different option, they put in a refund, but it took literally, oh my god, weeks to get that money back. And I was afraid of buying Japan cards for a while because they screwed me over. So of all the games that I gotta get, most of the games I gotta get are from Japan and Asia. And I was kind of staying away from buying it from them because I felt that I was going to get ripped off again. Now, I did get the money back, but it took literally weeks. And it just turned me off, where I've only been mostly getting the North America and Europe cards and not the Asia and Japan cards. So I was kind of like scared of going through that again. I mean, it was one thing, I don't have that much money, but when I do come into money and I have those strong days where I'm buying like 100 games, like, I don't want to have a situation where I have to, like, that money is held up. And that's what happened. That they held that money, and I was really upset about it. So there's a lot of Japan versions of the games I don't own, but I'll and especially like if for some reason they keep doing it with the Japan card, so I'm getting annoyed with it. So I mean, I reached out to everybody besides PlayAsia. I reached out to PayPal and Cash App, and they literally fucking, and then I even was so done with them, and I told them off so bad, and finally they did it. It was like, but it was just way too long. They just did me dirty, and I was kind of like, trying to look at alternate means to buy the... I mean, I did get the refund, but way too long. That doesn't take that long. It was just way too long. So that kind of fucked up my gaming a little bit too, because I wasn't getting the other regions mostly like I was in the past.